this week sometime.
95 Midtown yesterday it was.
Oh,
Wow.
yesterday.
Yesterday it was. Probably will be again today. Yeah.
And we thought we're hot.
A heat wave moving through. Yeah.
Hey.
Well, it's that volcano, It's spewing oil.
Oh, sure.
All right. So I think
Warming up the waters.
I was listening to the ad that you did for the paranormal thing, and
Yeah, you had a little hand in that. Don't.
okay, but to be fair, it had nothing to do with why it sounds so good.
Yeah,
It
right.
had everything to do with that naturally God-given gift you have over there.
What?
All right. So, did you know there's a cemetery in North Carolina that's in a ghost town?
You talking about up on the mountain?
Lukens. It's on one of the barrier islands.
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, the ghost town of Lukens. It was
Really?
it was in the 1800s. It was
It's a ghost town of Lukens.
Yes.
And I missed that.
Lukens.
I wanted to go see a ghost town.
Well, I have 13 other ghost towns.
Oh, whoa. Within driving distance, I hope.
Nah, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. But
My motorcycle's in the shop, so.
But the one in North Carolina is a boat. You have to take a boat to get to it.
Well, it's an island. You said an island.
Yeah, it's a barrier island.
Oh,
yeah.
how nice.
So it's too far to swim, so yeah.
It's across the South River, a tributary of the much larger Neuse River.
Neuse River.
Right. So I thought
That
it said-
sounds French to me, the Neuse River. If you go there, don't put any booms in the water. Because they got boom. You got that? Okay.
I got it.
in
And then you
1933,
have a room.
Good morning.
a hurricane wiped out the town, and there was 2 ladies left, and they stayed there till
Oh, that's
they died.
not a Western ghost town. It's just a defunct ghost town.
It is, but I
like
have-
in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
But the kind you want,
The Kent that one.
I think I have here.
You think you have? Let's see what you have.
In Montana,
Well, let's hear what you have.
interested in experiencing a mortal fear of trying to stay alive in the gunslinging Old West, the former residents of Calamity Jane, Virginia City,
There you go.
has not changed since 1863.
Ooh, that stinks.
It's got hundreds of historic buildings.
Oh, how much it costs to get in?
Doesn't say.
I know it's privately owned, so it's probably.
But there you go. That's one of them. 1 mile down the road on Alder Gulch is Nevada City, another
Down the
town
road
that
a piece.
boomed during the gold rush.
Yeah.
A train ride between the two cities. You could witness early settlers struggle to survive, and there you go. So there's the 2 of them right
So
there.
you go down, get on a train ride, pay for the train, go a mile down the road,
And they
turn
look-
around and walk back.
They look like 6-gun territory is what they look like.
Yeah, the train does too.
Yeah, I think a train does too.
Sure, it's a steam mocha.
The next ghost town I want to tell you about
Woo.
is Bodie, California.
That sounds like somebody walking funny. You walking boaty lady today? Go ahead.
This is
morning.
another town that was abandoned by gold miners.
Oh, those are the best ones, right? Yeah.
It was discovered in 1859, and it's been untouched for 150 years.
What state?
California.
Of course.
Bodie,
Wow.
California.
Is there anything closer than Montana and Bodie, California?
How
There?
about Cahaba?
That's in Hawaii, isn't it?
No, it's Alabama. Cahaba, Alabama.
Oh, there you go.
Alabama.
Southwest of Selma lies Alabama's most famous ghost town.
And what is it?
It's Cahaba. Cahaba,
I want
Alabama.
more details about the ghost town.
How far is it from here?
The first permanent.
yeah, right. Yeah, Google that, will you?
It was a bustling center for trade and transport of cotton before the Civil War. It's a village for freed slaves after the war, and the town of the confluence of the Alabama and Cahaba rivers makes several comebacks after floods, but now has nobody living there at all. All the homes are empty.
Oh, my. That's
Old-
got to be freaky.
Yeah, they call that, like I said, go ahead, continue on.
That's it. That's all I have on that one.
Well, the one I was talking about in Bridgeport, Connecticut, they call it a ghost town, but it's basically it was cottages on a peninsula, and it got flooded out, and then the cottages are just
really?
there now.
Oh, my.
That's
Dangerous.
right. That was
All right, if California was too far, then you're not going to want this one. This is Kennicott, Alaska.
Alaska. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Alaska.
It's unchanged since 1938.
It's too cold. That's where Mark Emery is right now.
Is that right?
It's in Alaska.
He's amazing. He goes
Yes.
all over the place.
I know, and gets paid for it.
Did you have a good
Yeah.
Father's Day?
Yes, you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
there you go.
Bannack, Montana is another,
There he goes in Montana again.
There you go.
Okay.
founded in 1862. It's been empty since 1950.
Oh,
That's not
Gosh,
too
what
long.
happened there?
19, it's only 67 years. 67, it's been empty. All
It's,
right.
it's empty. Nobody lives there.
Wonder
but the
why.
ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know. It had a
That's scary.
stagecoach route there.
Okay, I like to see the towns that were like Stagecoach and Annie Oakley days and all that. Yeah.
South Pass City, Wyoming is another one you might want to consider.
Wyoming. Here we go. How about South Dakota, North Dakota? You know what the heck?
All right, so you don't like them. I'm trying to
Well, I
find...
like them. They're just too far.
Oh, here's one in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yeah.
Centralia, Pennsylvania.
Who?
Centralia.
Centralia.
Yeah.
It sounds cool.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. What the heck that come from?
Oh, this is the town that's empty because of the underground fire that's going on.
Oh my.
The underground fire it's been burning since 1962. Scientists say it'll burn for another 250 years.
Nobody,
Under the town.
Yeah.
nobody can live there.
It's an abandoned coal mine that somehow started on fire and they don't know how to put
morning.
it out.
For Pete's sake, if you're above ground and it's burning underground, cheap heat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cheap heat.
There you go.
I guess in the wintertime it's good. Summertime, boo, it's hell.
Yeah. I bet they don't build
But
swimming
you can
pools
go.
there.
You can go there.
Why? It'd be heated.
Oh, there you go.
Sound effects over there. Yeah, I heard that.
Thurmond, West Virginia.
West Virginia again,
It's
yeah.
a little closer to home.
I like West Virginia. It's a little lovers. See, Virginia's for lovers. West Virginia's for little lovers.
Glen Rio, Texas.
Glen Rio, Texas.
Another ghost town you might want to go to.
Yes, I like Glen Rio, Texas.
During the 40s,
Yes,
travelers
40s.
packed Route 66.
66.
Sent tens of thousands of people through Glen Rio.
Glen Rio, I like Glen Rio.
Now it's empty.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, it's been empty for a
They say
while.
wide empty out
It's got 17 abandoned buildings
but Western?
right on Route 66.
Western buildings or old buildings?
Because of the other road that went through.
They look like from the 40s. So.
From the 40s, not
Yeah.
with not the 60s or the 50s.
Not the
with
1840s, the 1940s.
1940s.
Yeah.
Do you know somewhere in Florida around here near Bushnell, I took a left on a road and there was a half of I guess it used to be a roadside attraction. It was a dinosaur. The head is gone,
Really?
but the body's still there. It was one of those long neck dinosaurs that eats vegetables.
Oh, really?
Oh, a brontosaurus, maybe.
All right, show off.
I know they're the big ones. With
Now,
the
you
long
didn't say
neck.
you saw like a statue. You said you saw a dinosaur.
Well, the statue of a dinosaur. What's wrong with you?
Just wanted-
You're making fun of me again?
Yes, sort of.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go down there and check that out.
All right, here's one.
Side
in
of the
Florida.
road somewhere.
Here's a ghost town in Florida.
Florida.
Bulloville.
Bullaville. Bullaville. Bullaville.
Where is that?
It's by the boulevard. I don't know.
Bullowville.
Bullaville. Where is it?
It was established in 1821 by Charles Bullough to establish
Oh, well.
a 2,200-acre plantation.
1821, you said?
1821, yes.
Wow.
In East Florida, had a sugar mill on it, built by Bullough's son, John.
Okay.
Didn't last long. The Seminole Indians set fire to the plantation in 1836.
Why did they do that?
The mill's massive ruins now rise eerily among the large oak trees that have reclaimed the land in the Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park.
Where is that?
He says East Florida.
East Florida.
That's what it says.
We'll have to Google that when we're off the air.
Bulow Plantation.
Plantation State Park.
Yeah.
We have to go look at that.
Wow.
Because
Yes.
the other sugar mill, the ruins are in good shape.
Yeah.
The one, in Homosassa.
Yeah, by Yulee.
Yeah. Well, this is also made out of coquina, so they're probably...
Oh, no wonder cocaine is illegal.
All right, we got more time. All right, the Essex County Jail Annex in North Caldwell, New Jersey.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it's a full jail, a big prison, and it's empty.
It's like
Really?
Alcatraz.
Yeah, an abandoned.
Well, defunct.
Look at that, 4 floors of jail.
I don't think it was abandoned. We're leaving now. Okay, see you later, guys. No.
they still have it up there.
you
Well,
can,
it's like Alcatraz.
you can go in there. Yeah,
So
Mex-
it's all ghosts, filled with ghosts.
It's probably somebody died there, I presume.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Just hanging around.
it's just decaying and subject to vandalism by thrill seekers. People like to get their mugshots taken there.
Well, I can see a mugshot there. Yeah.
People have sex in the cells.
I bet
They're
they
sexy
do.
cells, you know.
Cells, all right.
I bet
Especially
they
in
do.
solitaire.
Yeah.
They take selfies.
I bet they do that too.
All right.
It's dark in here. It's supposed to be.
The next one is Grossinger's Catskill Resort in Liberty, New York.
Catskill Mountains, sure.
Oh. It says resort, though, does it?
Well, it's an old, like The Shining.
Grossinger's was featured in the movie Dirty Dancing.
Oh, wow. So that was the one?
That's good. That's pretty good.
I thought that was the Biltmore. I didn't
No,
realize.
Dirty Dancing was filmed in Lake Lure, North Carolina, down at the Chimney Rock area.
Uh-huh.
And that's where they made out that it was the Catskills, but really it was a golf course. I played that golf course.
Oh, okay.
And there's a little plaque saying this is Dirty Dancing was filmed here. The big dance scene at the end and everything. That's all defunct now. It's gone, but it was there. It was a real place. They didn't build it. They used it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
The last one I have is the Rolling Acres Mall in Akron, Ohio. It's a mall.
And it's closed?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Go ahead. Akron, Ohio.
Built in 1975.
Was that the evangelist that defunct, or was that in Florida, that one?
Oh, I don't know.
Remember that big religious mall that they were building? And then he whatever heck he did, and then they just closed the whole mall.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in Florida?
I don't remember.
I can't think.
But
The evangelist, who it
This one's
was.
been closed since 2008.
Oh, it's not that old.
But it's grown over. You can see the.
Oh, yeah.
It's grown over. And snow gets in there in the winter.
Yeah. Well, you go through Florida and see all these defunct motels that are all around there. As a matter of fact, there's one near Disney. And all these kids were in there with their video cameras. They got caught.
Yeah.
But the guy let them go because they weren't vandalizing. They were just taking pictures of it. So it was like,
Disney has a few.
Well, it wasn't Disney's. It was near Disney property.
Aren't there a few places in Disney that are just absolutely deserted?
Oh, yeah, they just stopped building on it.
Yeah.
Well, when you got billions of dollars, we don't want that one. We get that.
Well, there you go. There's your ghost towns.
Ghost towns on the earth.
Robin, do we have more tickets to the?
She's out and about. We can do more of those tomorrow. I guess.
Tomorrow? All
If
right.
we have more, I don't know if we have
Yeah, I
more.
think we do. I'm not sure.
Do this tomorrow.
All right, do it tomorrow.
Yeah, why not?
All right,
sure.
Joe.
Hey, you know what? This is WOCA Ocala.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. The Homeland Security Secretary pushing back against the outcry over migrant children separated from families who came across our borders illegally.
There has been much outcry, consternation, and frankly, misinformation for many in the press, in Congress, and advocacy groups over the last few weeks.
Kirsten Nielsen speaking at the National Sheriff's Association conference in New Orleans, saying agents are enforcing the laws passed by Congress and that lawmakers should fix the broken immigration system. A fourth death now confirmed in this morning's quake, which struck one of Japan's largest cities, Osaka. The other victims.
A 9-year-old girl was killed by a falling concrete wall at her school. The two other fatalities, men in their 80s. That earthquake hitting north of Osaka, Japan, at a magnitude 6.1 just after 8 a.m. local time.
Fox's Paul Stevens. Some 350 people are thought to be injured. Fox News. We report, you decide.
When posting on most job sites, you get candidates.
I'm the sales director.
I'm the sales director you're looking for.
But when you post on Indeed.com, you get the candidates just right for you.
I'm a sales director with an MBA, over 10 years experience, who's also fluent in Japanese.
With Indeed, you can add screener questions for a less time-consuming route to your short list of qualified candidates.
Arigato.
Hiring's better when you've got your short list. Save time on hiring when you post a job on Indeed. Get started today at Indeed.com/hire.
Save more with Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Hey, Todd, Liberty Mutual just saved me $782.
Liberty did what?
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Maybe I should switch to Liberty Mutual.
Visit us online to... Hey, stop echoing.
Sorry.
Visit us online to get a quote, and you could save $782. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Based on a recent countrywide new customer survey, coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company, Equal Housing Insurer.
Here is your 1-minute news brief from the source, WOCA. Ocala police have arrested a man who barricaded himself at an Ocala apartment complex Saturday at Sutton Place on Northeast 23rd Circle. A mother and 4 children were safely removed from the apartment. 3 victims of the roller coaster derailment last Thursday in Daytona Beach are considering a lawsuit. A news conference from an attorney is expected today. Deputies responded to a call concerning a missing 3-year-old left in a possibly stolen vehicle in Seminole County. The child was going in and out of consciousness and was overheated. Detectives in Ocala are investigating a false imprisonment and aggravated battery that happened at a Holiday Inn location in Ocala. 3 people have been arrested. A 7-year-old boy has died in an accident on the Florida Turnpike near Leesburg. Several other children are in serious condition. And a 14-year-old Ocala girl that was reported missing on Saturday was found safe yesterday. And that is your news brief from the source.
We all know that sound means there's going to be some need for collision repair work, and soon. What you may not know is that it's your choice where to have that collision work done, not the other guy's insurance company. Because your vehicle is much more than just transportation. It's like a family member. So don't bring it to just any chain collision center. Bring it to Lyle's Collision Service. When it comes to getting your vehicle back to 100%, you can count on Lyle's Collision Service. They're not some fly-by-night chain company. They're a family-owned and run collision center with over 33 years of experience. Working with collision repairs and vehicle restoration, Lyle's Collision only uses quality parts and doesn't take shortcuts like some other companies. They take pride in getting the job done right and in a timely manner. They specialize in insurance claims and they strive to get your vehicle back to you as soon as possible. So the next time you hear this, remember, it's your choice. And the choice is clear. Lyle's Collision Service.
From 9 till 10 a.m. Carol Ann will take your phone calls, and she'll even check out your photos on her In the Garden Facebook page. Grab a tall glass of something refreshing and spend an hour in the garden with Carol Ann each Tuesday morning, right here on The Source, WOCA. An unexpected pregnancy can turn a young woman's life upside down. The House of One in Faith in Ocala gives these young women a place to live in privacy and comfort under the Christian